Go fruit yourself.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Frilly Banana Girl here. Welcome to another episode. So today's video is on Taylor Swift. And if you don't know who Taylor Swift is, then yes, you've been living under a rock because she is virtually the most famous woman on the planet at the moment. She's got over 36.6 million followers on Instagram. She's got millions of followers on Facebook, millions of followers on YouTube. She's actually got one video, which I know you all know, called Blank Space. And it's had over 1 billion views in 7 months. That is crazy. If I could get those sort of views for veganism, I'd probably sell my left kidney or something. That is fucking amazing. So she's very well known. She's got a lot of attention on her. She's got a lot of, expectations. People saying, oh, you're too skinny, you're anorexic, you need to gain weight. And honestly, when I look at her, I don't immediately think that. I think she looks great. She's a pretty gorgeous girl. She definitely is. And I want to know what she's doing because I know she eats animal products. So I want to get a little bit more information. And it was actually quite difficult to find information on Taylor because I realized that she is putting out a certain image. She's got this clean skin image, it's non-controversial, all American sort of style. And it can make it difficult to find information. But I did a little bit of digging and I came up with her diet and lifestyle, so let's check it out. And so as of May 28th this year, she is 25 years old and she's worth over $200 million. So this girl's got a lot of pressure on her to look a certain way and to, perform a certain way. So before we go on, she is 5'11", I believe, and around 54 kilos. So that is underweight for her height. So we'll have a look what she's doing. So I found her diet, a quote from her on her diet. During the week, I try to eat healthily. So that means salads, yogurt and sandwiches. What's on the sandwich? I don't know. No sugary drinks. There's the first warning sign. I try to keep it lighter, but it's nothing too regimented or crazy. So during the week, she eats lighter. And then on the weekend, well-balanced streak of indulgences peppering her diet, particularly on weekends where she lends herself to a bit more leeway. I like comfort foods. I love a burger, fries, ice cream so much, and baking cookies. So, bam. Immediately that tells me she's eating lighter, which is less calories during the week and basically binging out on the weekend because she's not having as much during the week and her body's trying to catch up on the calories on the weekend. But obviously, because she's still slim, her body isn't catching up on those calories. And she also has quite a vigorous exercise routine. So she's doing that. So we're identifying it so far. She's under eating on calories and she's exercising a lot. This is during the week. So she usually takes in around 1,200 to 1,500 calories per day. That's nowhere near enough for someone of her height and her, energy, her work ethic. She does a lot of work. She's constantly on the go. So what happens is automatically they go for stimulants. This is what I used to do when you're under eating during the week. You go for stimulants. So I put into the search bar Taylor Swift drinking coffee and bam, I'm just faced with all these coffee drinking pictures. So this girl loves the coffee. She drinks a lot of coffee. She is into coffee a lot. And that just tells me that she's not eating enough calories, not getting enough carbohydrates to the brain. So the brain's going, heck, we need some energy. So it sends you to a false sense of energy, a false source of energy. And she's been quoted as saying, coffee is a big part of my life. Skinny caramel lattes are a daily thing that I get excited about, never stop getting excited about. So if I could just find one person who I felt that way about, the way I feel about coffee, then I think I'd be in a content relationship. So this immediately tells us that she is really attached to the coffee. She's dependent on that coffee. And that's how you get, when you're not getting enough glucose, natural sugars to your brain, you start to focus on other sources to get that kick of energy. So the caffeine, the Starbucks Grande Cafe Latte that she is having has 150 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is high, okay? That's like, bam, that is a lot of coffee. But not only that, she is the face of Coca-Cola. So I was like, when I found this out, I'm like, oh, Taylor, you're meant to be a role model for millions and millions of young people here, and you're recommending this shit, this Diet Coke. I was so conflicted, so disappointed, because I hear she does this charity work and she's lovely and all that, but then she's being the face of the devil. So that's a massive contradiction. Like, if you don't see that yourself watching this video, then I don't know who can help you, because that is really bad news. Because Diet Coke, for instance, has 40% more caffeine than regular Coke because it doesn't have that sugar in it. So they whack in more caffeine, so you're just like even more high on this drug, and it suppresses your appetite more. And like Taylor's doing, she eats less, and she's just kind of running on nervous energy all day. So this has also got artificial sweetener in it, which is bad news. You know, it's been connected with a whole lot of health issues like lymphoma, leukemia, liver, lung, breast cancer, all sorts of nasty shit. So I'm thinking, Taylor, why are you recommending this shit? Why are you putting your face to this? And the reason why, she's getting over $40 million for this sponsorship. I would say as much as $100 million. So she's selling out. She's selling out. Big disappointment. So the caffeine in this Diet Coke is 45 milligrams, 40% more than the regular Coke. And that's what happens when you try and take the sugar out. The brain will send you to another source of energy. So what happens is these people, they're running on adrenaline all the time. Taylor's running on adrenaline. This is how she's staying skinny. It's making her, feel, panicky, and she's getting this anxiety as well, which she's been quoted as having. She says here, my life is peppered with anxiety. Oh my God, yes, anxiety dreams, and also my reality, even when I'm not dreaming, is peppered with lots of anxiety. She's having problems sleeping, insomnia, which is to do with caffeine, not eating enough calories, and also she's getting this anxiety from, all this caffeine. She's having 200 milligrams or more caffeine a day. So you can see what's happening here. And like, if you need to know the ill effects of caffeine, just look it up. It's everywhere. It's connected with heart disease, high cholesterol levels, fluid loss in your body, rheumatoid arthritis, stroke, damaged blood vessels, insomnia, anxiety symptoms, depleted calcium and iron levels in women. Taylor, you gotta get off this shit. Seriously, you have to get off this rubbish. This is not helping you at all. This is not helping you be a better person. It's just keeping you full of anxiety. Yes, it might keep you slim, but is it fucking worth it? No, it's not. I mean, like, I'm saying effortlessly slim after 8 years on this lifestyle, eating all the calories I want, no drugs. Okay, no drugs at all, and you can have similar results. This is giving people metabolic damage, and young girls are, watching, young boys are following, Taylor and what she's doing, and they're doing similar. Like, we have someone like Kirstie Alley here, who used to be slim and in shape, but she was doing a whole lot of caffeine and also diets, a lot of calorie restriction. And now look at her today. And this is what can happen to Taylor. Taylor can just blow out, like a lot of people do when they get addicted to caffeine. They get this metabolic damage. They start eating, enough calories again. They go off the caffeine and they blow out. So Taylor, get on the program, high carb, low fat, vegan lifestyle. It's going to save you from this, caffeine addiction that you have. All right, Fruit Bats, leave any comments you have down below, suggestions, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to go fruit yourself or root yourself.